What's up, S&M gang? Hey, so today I brought y'all 3 ladies. Well, I'm about to ask a couple of questions. I know as men, sometimes we want to get in the mind of ladies. We don't understand how they think sometimes. I know I don't. And I have a lot of questions that sometimes I need answers to. So first we're going to start off with them introducing themselves. Then we're going to start off with a couple of questions. Go ahead.
My name is Shay. Well, that's not my real name, but that's my nickname. I'm his wife.
Yeah.
This handsome guy right here.
My name is Juju. Not my real name, but you know. Sister of Scotty, sister-in-law of Shay.
And my name is Bells. I'm Shay's sister.
Real sister.
It's crazy. Everybody have nicknames. Nobody gave full names, but it's
what's your name?
Scotty.
Introduce yourself.
Scotty, but we good. So I want to start off with a question. I'll say, what is something difficult that you feel like men don't understand about ladies?
The way we express our feelings.
Okay.
I think guys lack of understanding of that. You know, when we speak in a place of emotion, y'all assume that it's already anger. You know, like, oh, why you have to come like that and yada yada. And it's like, we're not trying to come any type of way. Don't get me wrong, it's not right the way we come, but it's just the fact that we talking through our emotions. You know, so it's like y'all lack understanding of we not trying to come at y'all hard, but it's just the emotions. The hurt that we feeling, or either the hurt, the disappointment, whatever it is, you know, that we feeling, we like speaking through that, you know. So I think that like the lack of understanding our feelings or where we come from.
Okay.
That fall in the category of lack of communication. That not lack of communication, but communication.
Okay. What about you?
Oh, we all got that?
One thing that you
different responses.
different responses.
Yeah,
one thing that.
Let's ask the question again.
What is one thing that you feel like men don't understand about women?
I feel like you guys always think we're trying to argue. Granted, there be some women or some times where we probably want to argue, but not all the time. Sometimes, like, when we're expressing ourselves, it's not for us to argue. And if we come aggressive, yeah, that's something we gotta work on.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, as the man of the relationship, you guys can kind of guide us, because you guys are not so focused on your emotions.
Yeah.
We are. So you guys could be the one to be like, hey, okay, I hear you, but right now you're being too aggressive, like, which could help us to better express ourselves. But just don't say, oh, you're just trying to argue. Everything's always a problem.
Oh, yeah.
No. And no, because then if we shut down, y'all gonna come to us like, what happened? Why you shut down? Then we're gonna blow up. Because it's like, I was just trying to express myself to you, but you thought I was trying to argue. So
yeah. What about you, girls?
Ask the question one more time.
What is one thing that you feel like men don't understand about women?
One thing that men don't understand about women. Speaking for me, I'm not saying, but for me, not every girl likes gift all the time. Quality time matters. Yeah, you can spend your money, yeah, I don't like it, but the time we spent together, that's what I cherish the most. I don't care about the person. I can get that for myself. But when we spend time together, that was matters.
Oh.
It's like materialistic things come and go, but the time we spent together, that's memories that we're building.
Oh, to pick it back, yeah, that's true.
Well, this round I saved them because I didn't respond. You see me said this. The next few questions I will be responding. So why X, Y, and Z. So I will be. This first go around, I let them say their things, and it was hard to not to respond. So I'm gonna probably go back later in the video and respond back to their first responses and ask X, Y, and Z. So now that we got, we got this under our belt, Now, so a question for me, I think, why do I would say ladies put unrealistic expectation on men? And the way I feel sometimes ladies are like, I need you to do this, come with this, or come with that. And half the times, ladies are not like that. Or I need you to come complete, and you're not complete. So why do ladies put unrealistic expectation on men?
To be honest with you, I really don't have an answer to that, because it's true. I think this is why they say heal before you get to that place in relationship. If you're not ready, don't get into it. I think sometimes our old wounds of what happened to us from previous things. So when we go to relationship, it's like we hopping with what the last person did. So it's like the expectation we have put at the first guy that you was with, you expecting the 10th person to have that same expectation with the first person you was dating. So I feel like I really don't have an answer to that. I think it's just that we need to heal as a human being. Like we forget that, okay, you know what? This happened to me. Let me take some time to heal myself, because we could actually make somebody pay for that. So
nice answer.
I had to agree that sometimes we do put expectation on guys. Only God could provide what you're looking for. The guy can't make you happy. Only God could give you that true happiness. And I think sometimes we put that on a man, like on a guy to fix what's broken inside, and they can't fix what's broken inside. So so that I can't. I ain't gonna let y'all. You hit money with that.
Julie.
No, I was thinking about like how sometimes ladies, we tend to fall in love with the potential of a guy, but not the person themselves. So now we put them on a higher pedestal, and then when they fail to reach it, we hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Unrealistic expectation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll say also stop listening to society, social media, these late female rappers and all of these stuff, because I think we just copy what we see. And we really think about it. Where did these expectations come from? Who sat there and said, okay, this is what a man's supposed to do, this is what a man's supposed to do, this is what a man's supposed to do. And I just think as we just continue to evolve in this society, people just putting, nope, he gotta do this, he gotta have this, he gotta have this, he gotta do this, he gotta have that. And I think also because men are supposed to be providers, like how God created you guys to be, I think that this society has twisted that in a way. It's like, because he's a provider, okay, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have this. True. But when you think about it, the guy is coming with everything. It's like, okay, then what are you coming with?
Yeah.
Why should I give you the time of day? Because I have everything already. That's what the guys be saying.
But juice and match.
Yeah.
So
nice. We're going along.
Okay,
that's real.
So another question that I wanted to ask: why do women say if the man did women wrong, right? Why later down the road you let it go, but why do women bring up a man's past constantly? Why is it so easy to say if he messed up, but say he changed? But why is it so easy for women to say, oh, but you remember X, Y, and Z, you did this? But for guys, they rarely bring up a lady past. If she said she cursed him out last week, a guy not gonna go into Tuesday and be like, yo, remember you cursed me out, right? He's not gonna be all like that. But a woman, the guy can change. It could be 2-3 years later, but a woman would be like, oh, but you remember you did X, Y, and Z, even after he changed. So I want to know the perspective of why women do that. Do you not feel like you're breaking the man down by constantly bringing up his past? What if he brings up, for example, what if a man found you homeless and he bring up, oh, remember when you was homeless? I'm the one that brought you in my house. How would you feel about that? A man constantly saying, yo, I'm the one that provided for you. So I just want to get the woman perspective of why.
I have a question within that though. Okay, do y'all be under, you see how you said that a guy, us, we like to bring the past and stuff like that. Do y'all, okay, do y'all ever like look back and acknowledge that, okay, no, not go back and look, but do y'all like sit there and understood like, okay, how much pain the person is going through? Like, do y'all go through that?
I would say probably not all men sit there and think what the women are going through, but I feel like it's a difference between bringing up someone past in a way to saying, hey, you know, X, Y, and Z happened, but look how you changed, and look how it hurted me, but God Lee, you done changed a lot, and you know, I might need to heal from this, but I'm so glad. I don't think women today bring up past in a sense where it's like, wow, I'm hurt from what you did, but I see you change so much, but it hurts me for the action that you did. But I think I think you have changed. I feel like women today, in my perspective, is you just hurt me and I can't trust you, or this, or you just hurt me. That's just
that's the truth though.
But go back, that means that the lady never forgave you.
She's
still holding on to it.
Yeah, that's true though.
I'm not gonna bring up something that I'm over it. I'm over it. And then we'll talk about it, but if I keep bringing it in arguments, that means I'm not over it.
And then I think some guys don't give the lady sometimes to heal. What if it take 10 years? What if, like, you did the damage, right? So it's like, I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should, and it's wrong for the person to constantly keep bringing it up. Okay. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, you know, it takes the woman's time to heal. If you see that, you know, if she's going that route, be like, hey, hun, like, you know what? Please forgive me. Like, make her feel comfortable so she could constantly keep building her walls down. And if you did a lack of trust, you as a man got to do your part in order to build, you know, that trust. Don't get me wrong, you can't do what God could do. I'm not saying that, but there's some stuff man could do to help the women too. You hurt the girl. Why not do what you got to do, you know, to bring, you know, I'm not saying it's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be the same, but you know, it's going to be fair where she like, you know what, I'm gonna bring my walls down for this person little by little. It's gonna take time. It depends on the hurt. It's gonna take time, you know. So time heals. I
think if the person is bringing it up, they haven't fully let go. And I think that is so hard because you have to make a decision now. It's like, this thing is so hard. And it's hard for me to let go, but I want to let go. Yeah. And I think it just takes a process of, okay, this is what I'm going to do to try to become better in this situation. Yeah. And I think honesty comes in play too. It's like, look, hun, or look, babe, this thing is hard for me to let go. Help me, guide me. When I get into this position, help me, guide me. But it's also, if you want the help, you got to come in a more humble way. Does that make sense? It's like,
but let me ask you a question to what you said. Do women really want to be guided? Because when you say, you say help guide you, but I don't think ladies want the help.
Some do and some don't. I have to.
Guide.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
Different.
I'm speaking for the women who actually do, because some women would stay in the relationship with you, and it's like, why are you with me if this is all you see? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, I don't understand that. I feel like, if I see you this way and I see I can't get past it, bye. Yeah. Because it's so hard. But if I know I really want the help, it's not going to be easy. But it's like, it takes two. It takes two, and then God in the middle to do the healing.
And like I said too, it depends on how deep is the hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that do play a part. You know, some hurts is very deep, and it's going to probably take years, and some hurts only God could do it, and some hurts you just gonna have to move on from the person. It depends on the person and stuff like that. I know you got something to say.
And then you're saying something about women not wanting to get guided. Women of the world.
Women
of God.
I done seen Christian ladies. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's on the head.
I agree. That's how it's supposed to be.
And then you
but I done seen.
Go be talking by yourself.
That's how it's supposed
to be. God gonna deal with you.
But you see, and if you go, it goes back to the word. It says, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church. But wives also submit to your husbands and respect them. So it's like...
We be forgetting that part, women.
Respect them. So sometimes we receive no favor.
Yeah.
And the healing and the forgiveness cannot come because there's still that level of disrespect. Mm-hmm. And God is like, I hear you. Yes. You already healed. You already forgiven. But you can't walk into it because you're going bypass my principles. You know what I'm saying? And it goes both for the man and the woman. It's like, you're not leading. How can I help you when you're not doing what I commanded you to do?
I feel like certain people don't want to be led. So you can't. So it's you can't have a man choke you to lead you.
No, that is true.
You can't.
That's true.
It's only if you want it, he can lead you and guide you. But if you don't, you can't say, yo, God said for you to lead. And then probably throw back at the man like, yo, oh, you're not a leader anyways. But when they're trying to lead, you don't let them lead. You're just like, yo, nah, I'm not listening to that.
Sometimes it's difficult depending on the person's background, where they came from. They have to do stuff by themselves. It's going to take time, but eventually she'll get there. Baby step at a time.
So a man should just stay there and take the darts while it take time.
If she's worth it, if you willing to work with her.
Yeah, and if she's doing the work. If she's doing the work.
We spend too much time on the topic. Good topic, but too much time. Let's move on. Okay. So, another question I want to ask: if ladies come to you with a problem, and a dude says, he probably at the moment brush it off, but says, okay, you know what? I apologize for this. If you was looking, my perspective, I feel like ladies bring up something and you're looking for an apology or whatever it is, and you say, okay, you know, I'm wrong. Why is it so hard for a lady to let it go and say, okay, he apologized, it's done? I feel like when you apologize, it's still more, dude, no, this, or no, we can't let it go. And you're like, then what were you looking for? If I apologized, what more are you looking for? So I wanna know, in your mind, if you bring up an issue, and yeah, don't get me wrong, the dude may not respond correctly right then and there, because it's not all the time it's easy. But if they say like, okay, you know what, I apologize, why are you still holding it?
If it's sincere, if it's not sincere, I guess we can kind of sense it. Like, he's doing it at a place of, let me just say I'm sorry, so she can not be upset no more. Is it sincere?
I got something to say.
If it's I want to answer this. How do you know it's sincere or not? Because the problem is, it's always, yo, the apology is not sincere. Now, what about when ladies disrespect the man and they apologize? I could say it's not sincere because you keep doing it over and over again. I could say that too. True. So you have the right to say, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. Because you want the peace, right? So if you say he said he apologized, you know what? All right, I want the peace, so I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, that is actually true. It's true. It's true. I know sometimes. I don't want to leave you guys. It's not that. I'm just. It's not that I don't be thinking it's sincere. I think sometimes, like I said, as women, we like to express. So if I tell you something bothering me and you just apologize, depending on what I'm asking you, I don't just want an apology. I want an understanding of why did you do what you did. There's some things, granted, you gotta apologize, you gotta let it go. But there are some things where it's like, no, don't just apologize. Explain to me the reason. It's just like if I tell you, oh, why didn't you call me? Oh, I apologize, babe. No, that's not what I asked you. I asked you why you didn't call me.
But sometimes I feel like men say, yo, you say why? I was busy, you know, or I forgot. Oh, you forgot? So I wasn't in your mind. So you too busy for this? But if you... It was at this moment they knew they messed up. If you want the answer and you get the answer, what's the fuss about?
I don't have no question. I don't have no answer.
Don't hide. I want.
Sometimes do make it hard.
We do. I don't want y'all to see this panel as but I'm trying to get a lady's perspective, because I always want to know what are you thinking, but I also want to give you gotta understand as well, if you're asking for it or you're doing something, like, you know, be reasonable. But I also want to know ladies' perspective. I want to know inside a lady's mind what they think about.
With everything that you said, I agree with.
Yes, ma'am.
You done throw the shot. You know you did it, okay? But I'll say sometimes y'all guys, y'all too hard. When y'all say I apologize, y'all so tough with it. We very fragile. Your approach. Let me tell you something. Trust me, we're not focusing about when you say I apologize. We're looking at your demeanor. We're looking at your body move, your tone, everything. That's how I operate. We don't look at the I apology. We look at the wrong thing. If your eyes do one thing, you're like, I'm sorry. We look at that.
I'm sorry. We're not sorry.
So we basically want that level of humility.
Yeah, but just the gentleness. Some guys do not be like, hey, hun, I apologize.
But
that's sweet. Yeah, some guys don't know. Like, they rather be so hard and tough. No, I feel like, you know, I almost spoke Creole, I'm Haitian. Y'all gotta be soft when y'all come. Y'all can't just be like, yo, babe, I apologize. Yo, let me tell you.
Yeah, cause that's gonna be buzzing.
Hey, if I made you feel some type of way, I really apologize. I didn't mean that. Yo, that changed the room.
It does. It
changed the whole room.
It does.
It changed the whole room.
This is what I would say. This is what I would say.
Before you say that, I would say this: the hey, hun, I apologize. It's always, if you be like, yo, let me get a hug. No, I don't want to hug you. No. How can you try? How can you try to do that if the person like, no, I don't want to talk, or no, I don't want, or no, don't touch me.
Okay, but why the person keep doing that? So that means y'all have to talk about stuff, because that means something did happen in order for the person to keep saying, okay, I don't want to talk. I don't want to do that.
What if that's how they deal with their moments of anger and being angry? They just like, yo, I don't want you to touch me, or I don't want you to talk to me. It's not that you have to talk and say, yo, well, I don't want to, but in the moment, it's just like me when I play basketball and I lose a game and you try to talk to me. I don't want to, like, it's hard to talk to you and know, hey, babe, you did good. It's not that I'm angry at you, but the feelings of, I lost.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, we lost, so it's like, I feel like ladies don't give a guy, sometimes, I don't say all the time, but give a guy a fair shot of, okay, I apologize. I'm gonna let it go. Or give a fair shot of, hey, you know what, I apologize. So what a man starts to think now, if I said it sweet or something, I apologize, and nothing happened, so now he gets annoyed and says, you know what, I apologize.
Okay.
Because it's like, yo, I did it sweet and I did it soft, and I see it didn't give me nowhere. So to protect a guy's self, I know to protect yourself, I apologize.
Yeah.
That makes
sense. So now, if you don't accept it or not, he's not hurt. He protected himself anyways.
Okay, and then I think in those moments, I think, you know, ask the person, how can I help? Apparently, you know, us keep apologizing, it don't work. It don't work. So how can, if you need space in that moment, let me know that I need space. Okay, you know, it's not right now that you could do right now. Even though if you apologize, I'm not gonna receive it. My emotions are too high. My pride is too high in that moment for me to even receive. So if you say I apologize and you twitch the wrong way, since my pride is already high, I'm gonna be looking at just that little one thing and forget that, okay, you know what? He was big enough to even come and apologize, even though I know I did way too much. You know, I think in that moment, just, you know, find that space and be like, okay, hun, I want to speak, but right now, do you need space? Or, you know, vice versa, you know, hey, do you need more time and stuff like that? So
moving along, good, moving along.
Don't be sitting here throwing jobs.
No, I'm not throwing jabs. I just really like to get what a lady thinks.
Yeah, to know, yeah.
So my next question is, what goes in a lady's mind when you're with your dude? You probably been with him for a long time, or probably not a long time, and you see his ex, but you're with him. What goes through your mind knowing that if a dude is with you, been with you, doesn't like, don't talk to nobody else. But what goes through a lady mind? What gets her upset, first of all, when it's like, I'm with you. I don't even talk to this person.
It's not even
So-
that.
So I just want to know what goes through a lady mind.
Look, it's not even that you don't talk to the person or anything. Just the thought of knowing, like, dang, you was with that person. Because our mind go everywhere. We look at everything. Okay, you was with this person.
There was a reason why you was with this person.
Yeah, the reason why you was with this
It's
person.
the reason
what
why we
happened?
with you.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
y'all broke
No,
up. Like,
I'm
that
not
was
saying our
so-
thought process.
I know.
I ain't saying our thought process is correct, but I think we just, I don't know, we just be like, yeah, our feelings. Sometimes we don't even be having thought processes. We just feel so many things at once. It's like, But now, if we know there's still some communication between you and that person, or any, that makes it worse. It's like, okay, wow,
What you still talking about for?
yeah.
Yeah, we still
What you
talk
still
to
talking about for?
Yeah.
Or even friends or anything.
nothing.
I don't know.
My lovely wife here. I'm a famous dude, and I'm gonna just say that I done been around the block. Truth be told, so I want to know her perspective. I've been around the block. It don't have to be long, but I've been around the block, so I like to know her thought process if she sees someone.
Like you said, you've been around the whole block, so your mind gonna wonder like
Not the whole block.
half
Around
the
the
whole block.
around
I'll
the
give you half
corner.
the whole
I've
block.
been around the corner. Yeah. I've been around the corner. Not yeah, I know prostitute, but I've been around the hood. But yeah,
If you think about it, if you met a girl and you knew that she been around the block, and you see certain dudes that she used to mess with, you tell me your mind gonna be blank?
And especially if she was with you and then she went around the block.
You tell me your mind gonna be blank. Your mind not gonna be blank. You may not even be trying to think that, but your mind gonna go there. It's human nature.
it is human nature. It is. Don't get me wrong. I
And then
agree.
too,
It's
and I
human
think
nature.
jealousy playing a role. Jealousy play a role. You know, like
Comparison.
yeah, you start to compare yourself. That means, you know, if he was with you, that means he sees something in you that he had liked, you know, and stuff like that. So your mind started wondering, like, dang, so she was better than me.
A lot of men don't think.
That's so true.
Well, if you change, you used to think right here, but no, you used to think right here, but now you think right here. That's just honest truth.
And God
So it
moving
ain't.
right here.
Yeah, so it ain't really like
God
that.
moving right here.
You moving inside the heart. You moving inside
Yeah,
the
that's
heart.
true though.
Good topic. Good topic. So, what do you ladies think? What do you ladies think about the 50-50 rule? If a man says, yo, we're going 50-50 on, say if you was married, or say, you know, if the guy say, yo, hey, let's pay 50-50 with the bills. What is your perspective?
To be honest with you, I don't believe in that 50-50 thing. If y'all could help each other, help each other.
She don't
I don't believe in that 50-50. Sometimes you gonna be 80 and the person could be the rest. So what you gonna do? Well, you're gonna be like, yo, honey, remember we gotta go 50-50? It can't work like that.
Circumstances.
You know, circumstances. If we do have it, you know, there's some guys, they have it like that. If they could go 100 and, you know, then the woman's, all they have to do is provide what they need to provide for the house. Okay, if you have that, but if the person need help and you just over here, oh, remember, honey, we gotta go 50-50. You know, so what if you don't have his 50? What you gonna do?
Sometimes
What
it's
you gonna do?
80-20.
You know, it's 80-20.
It's 100-0, bro.
Yo, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that 50.
If you need the help, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Fine too.
To make it,
I don't believe
But
in
50-50,
no. I don't.
Cause if you don't have it and then you have it, what you gonna be like? No, honey, this is my 50.
Okay, what if it's not strictly 50-50, but it's just like, you know, we go half on everything? Is it like that?
You guys
That, yeah, it depends on how you,
Is that the question?
yeah, like 50-50. If the
like,
bill
you know,
is
some
300,
dudes
no, you won't be like, you
some
want half of
dudes,
it.
you have a
Oh no,
lot,
I don't believe in that.
everything 50-50.
If we're married.
We're not doing, even if we're married, we're not doing
I'll help you.
I'll help you, but you're not
But
gonna
it's
tell
not
me
mandatory.
the light bill is 300. You want 150 from me,
50-50,
you pay 150. No,
all the
you
time.
get the light bill, I get another bill. That's how I see it.
Help each
I
other.
don't believe
My
in that
thing is you're
50-50.
married, you
No,
gotta
no,
help
no.
each other.
We
help each other.
together.
I have
I
a
believe
bill,
in helping
you
each
have
other.
a bill.
Okay, question. Another question. We get off good topics. What would you rather give a man? Love or respect?
Respect.
And
Huh?
why? Why respect and love?
Respect, because guy, if you could respect a guy to them, that's love. That's deep. Like, that's more. You could have them right there in your finger. Give them that respect, baby. They will do anything and everything for you. You know, I'm not. Don't use that. But you know, but give them that respect. I say respect to them. That's the form of y'all, like, love. You know, so you could do a whole bunch of stuff for the guy. If you ain't respect him, he ain't gonna receive that as love. He is not. He gonna think about, you know, how much you had disrespect and stuff. And two, y'all egos, and it's like y'all testing, you know, the guy egos and stuff like that. So you can't go around and be like, oh honey, I love you, and then you're not giving him respect. He ain't gonna receive that. You know, so I say that. So y'all, the respect is love.
It's kind of like the same thing. If I love you, I'm going to respect you. If I give respect, I love you.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But some ladies, they are like, yo, I'm loving you, but tend to the disrespect.
But yo, that's true respect.
It's like, yo, the respect factor.
Yeah. Respect. Because when I think of the word, God tell you guys to love us like Christ loved the church. So it's not saying that you guys not supposed to respect us, but I feel like it's how God created us in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I think we feel love when you guys are like, you know, hey babe, you guys get us stuff, surprise us. Y'all feel love through respect.
Yeah.
And like that's y'all love language, basically, respect.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you guys feel it's hard? Do you guys feel it's hard to show respect to a dude or respect a dude?
No. I don't think
if it's the right dude.
No, because it could be the right dude and you could still
We can
disrespect,
disrespect, but not to the point where it gets bad. Like, we can communicate. But if it's the
Let me ask you a
wrong
question.
dude,
What is bad?
Nah.
I want to die. No, not bad. Not bad, dude.
You could.
What is bad? You said bad respect. So what is getting to? You said because
the bad respect is like you guys get to the point where y'all get into each other's face. Y'all starting to get sort of kind of physical. Like you guys get to the point of fighting. That's so bad respect I'm thinking of.
So disrespect in general have levels to it?
Yeah.
Trying to throw the receivers. You gotta chill with the believers and overachievers. Cause that evil will have your heart as cold as a freezer. As a reason, I be eager to load up the heat.